All right, friends, it's T-Man, and I'm back with a new video. And, well, I'm going to show you how the true God can work through mysterious ways through us humans. Yeah, I'm the light, and I am the way, and I will show you the way. Now, let's review this video. It's by this guy called, I think it's Panther here. Hold on a second. His name is PremierOnDemand. The video here, he says, PremierOnDemand says, why does God allow cancer in 90 seconds? Well, I do not allow cancer, because he's talking through me, God, right now. I do not allow it. I will explain to you in this video.
Well, cancer is horrific, it's tragic, it's an enemy. Cancer is where something originally life-giving, cell division, goes wrong and gets twisted into something deadly. So actually cancer reflects the Bible story, where an originally good...
No. The Bible is fake. It's me, God, Jesus, the real Jesus. I'm talking to you, the Savior. I'm going to save you from cancer and every single disease. I will work a miracle. It's very simple, my friend. Stop breaking the laws of nature and eat your natural diet in nature. You, as a carnivore, eat meat and drink water. Clean. I suggest you drink clean water, not this putrid sewer chemical water from the cities where you live. Get out of the city. Go into nature. Hunt. Kill an animal. Eat the organs. Drink the blood. Eat the meat. And drink water. And your cancer is going to disappear, and every other disease that you're riddled with will go away, my friend. I shall heal you.
The world falls into death, disease, and decay. And when
death, disease, and decay shall go away as well, my friend, if you just believe in me, if you just believe in the true God, nature. Please come back to me. Stop with the material God. Stop giving him money. Stop going there and listening to him. And stop eating his fake diet. All right? Stop listening to man. Man is not God. He is going to serve you a fake diet so he can make money off you and riddle you with sicknesses and illnesses so he can run a whole industry around you. Listen to me. Come back to nature. Come back to nature. Listen to me.
things like cancer hit, we all ask why. We need to ask why. But without the God of the Bible...
Because you're praying to the wrong God. You need to pray to me, nature. I will cure you. Come back to me. Stop. Get away from this. You don't need any of these cars and toilet papers and toothbrushes and all this weird stuff. Come back to nature. I shall save you from hell.
We can't actually ask why. Think about the alternative.
You can ask why, but you don't want to. You're seeking the wrong God. I'm waiting. I'm here for you. I'm trying to help you. Come back to reality. Listen to your senses. They're talking to you. Your survival skills. I've given them to you. I've given all of them to you.
To Christianity, you've got karma and you've got chaos. Karma says the universe dishes out perfect justice. Therefore, there is no such...
Christianity stands for it is fiction. It is fiction. What you believe in is fiction. That's what it means.
such thing as unjust suffering. You cannot ask.
No, it is not unjust suffering. You are breaking the laws of nature, the true God of nature.
Why? But if you come across to the chaos point of view, that's
because you keep eating a fake diet. Stop it.
Atheism. There's no rhyme nor reason to anything. It's all random. But if
atheism doesn't exist, you're just labeling people. They're not atheists. They're the true believers. They have found God, and I'll help you find him too. Nature.
Everything is random. Nothing is wrong. Not really.
Nothing is wrong. It's not random. You're the cause of it. It's not random that you're eating a fake diet. And the Christianity is keeping you eating that fake diet. I'm telling you, listen to me. I'm calling you back to nature.
So with karma and with chaos, you cannot even ask the why question. But we're always asking why.
Yes, but who's causing the karma and the chaos? Man. These people who think they're above you. You are all the same. Come back to me. Come back.
Just read in the Bible, Job or the Psalms. And then when the Son of God comes in the flesh, he stood at gravesides crying, getting...
He wasn't. He was the devil incarnate, because he never took you back to nature. He never died on the cross for your suffering, because if he did, then why are you still suffering? Because you're breaking the laws of nature. Had he been truly like me, the true Lord, your true Lord and Savior, then he would have called you back to nature. So you didn't break the laws of nature, and now you wouldn't have been suffering and disease, pain, and suffering and death.
Angry at death. And on the cross, he suffered supremely, taking up our why question before God, praying, my God, why?
So then he wasn't God, see? He was praying, why God, why God? He said he was God. No, I'm God. And I'm telling you to come back to nature.
God does not run from the why question. He embraces it, speaks.
Exactly. I don't need to run from it. I embrace it. I'm God. I embrace the Y. I embrace the Z, T, Y, A, B, C, D, Y, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P.
It and takes it through the valley of the shadow of death and out into resurrection joy.
Yes, I take it to the shadow of death, and then I reabsorb the energy, and then I recycle it. Yes, that's what I do.
Jesus doesn't so much answer our specific why questions, but uniquely he allows you to ask them. Uniquely he joins you in the suffering.
Because he was fake. He was fake. He was the devil incarnate.
And uniquely he gives you a future beyond karma, beyond...
If he truly was the Messiah, he would have taken you back into nature. And then he would have told you, do not break the laws of nature. He would teach you not to break the laws of nature and how to cure all your ailments. He would have truly put forth a miracle, which he didn't, because you're all still suffering. The entire world is suffering. They're suffering. And when they do find God through eating a natural diet, not breaking the laws of nature, they wake up. They finally wake up. The fog is gone. They say the fog is gone. The fog has been lifted, and all these kinds of things. Yes?
chaos and beyond cancer.
Beyond cancer, yes. The fog is gone. I can tell you the fog will go. I can even show you a video where the fog goes. Let me see if I can find it. I have to look for it. The fog is gone. Let me see here. There's a section here. I think it's called Homestead. Carnivore Homestead. There it is. Carnivore Homestead. Here he is. Here he is, friends. This is him. I don't know why he's not talking. Hold on a second. This is not working.
So immediately my mind went right back to my father-in-law, you know, and so that church. So, you know, that's another, I'll get into, you know, the whys of why I, you know, I'm doing carnivore, obviously my granddaughter.
So here's a guy, this is how he found God, see?
And I'm sure that's near and dear to your heart one day, and being there for them, but we'll talk about that. My daughter lives in Austin, Texas. And then I moved in 2015. Going back just a little bit, my ex-father-in-law, I'm divorced, but my ex-father-in-law, Dick, he passed away from complications from type 2 diabetes. He was insulin dependent, ended up easy. I'm sure you had the same thing, right? But he's a doctor, you know, he's a 20-year doctor, general, you know, and he himself was saying how he was 300 pounds. I know you just did a video, and I can't wait to see that about Dr. Berry's story. But I've heard his story many times, you know, and he was like me. He's about my same height. I'm 6'2", 6'3".
So it's taken a while to get to that spot.
He was also 280, 300 pounds. He was pre-diabetic. He wasn't full-blown diabetic. He had the joint pain. He had the brain fog. He had all the different things. And so, you know, I just decided I'm going to try this. And I started with like dirty keto, I would call it. You know, and I did some of the keto treats and
See, he's come back to me. He's come back to me, to nature.
snack, the keto bars, but I mean, at least I did make a very concerted effort to stop with the sugars, and I'd stop eating any kind of bread, and I really did make an effort. I took out all the seed oils, and so I will tell you this,
He's trying, he's almost there. He almost discovered me. I'm there, I'm waiting for you in nature. It's me, God, I'm speaking to you. He's about to find me, yes.
3 weeks, that's the magic number.
He found me, thank you. He found me within 3 weeks.
Hearing this over and over. The joint pain, the chronic arthritis that I had in my knees that was so bad I could barely walk. I mean, I thought I needed 2 knee replacements, Carrie, like bone-on-bone pain. I could barely, literally, I'm on my feet all day. I sell furniture for Macy's Furniture right now. I'm a retired banker. 26 years I was with Wells Fargo, Wachovia, big bank. I was an executive. But now I'm on my feet, walking around, and I was like hobbling. I mean, like an 80-year-old.
Yeah. Because he was following the false God, and he broke the laws of nature because of that. Now he found the true God. I'm waiting here for you.
The pain was gone. Carrie, when I mean gone, like the clicking, that clicking sound in your joints, I had.
When you find me, that's what happens. The pain goes away, and then the disease goes away. The pain and suffering goes away, then the disease. And you finally have found me. I'm waiting for you here.
At my knees, my ankles, my wrists, my hands.
Soon the fog shall be lifted as well, the fog.
My joints. But the pain, it almost felt like the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man, when they gave the oil to the Tin Man.
Right.
And it magically.
Exactly, magically. I was behind the curtain. You finally found me. When you pulled the curtain, you found me. It's me, God. I'm speaking to you. The nature.
He's walking around and dancing and stuff. That was me. And I'm still 300 pounds, Carrie. I mean, 3 weeks, maybe I'd lost 5 pounds, 8 pounds. I don't know, but I was still close to 300 because people, said to me afterwards, oh, it wasn't, you lost all that weight. That's why you don't have to. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I was still heavy. I was still heavy. And it was just inflammation. I know now what it is. Back then, I really just couldn't believe it. So that's how I think I found it. And then I went from pretty quickly, I changed to more clean keto, like about that same time. By the end of that month, I was really cleaned it up. And then ketovore for maybe a 2-week conversion period. And then I kept watching Dr. Berry, and I just decided I'm going carnivore, and maybe I'm not perfect. Maybe once in a while I'll have some pickles with my steak or some sauerkraut or whatever. But
you're still breaking my laws. You must come back fully to me. Fully.
But for the most part, I'm 95% hardcore carnivore,
You're almost there. You must fully immersify yourself in the faith, in the belief, in the faith. You must jump in with 100% faith. Have faith.
So that's how I pretty much got here. I do have a list if you want to kind of go through the list.
Yeah, let's do that. I just want to say one thing quick.
The fog was lifted. I like that part. Where is it?
It's crazy to me. A couple things you said. Number one, the 3 weeks. I hear that a lot. I've talked about it too. But what you were just saying, Papa Carnivore, totally reminds me of our friend Bill Knott in Alaska.
I want to hear the fog part, man.
It was just whatever. I just said, look, I need
the doctors didn't
6
want to
months.
talk about
I'm going to do diet.
He was a diabetic, type 2 diabetic. They don't want to tell you because they're evil. Do you understand me? You're dealing with evil people. They pray to the evil God.
Exercise. I'm going to try and figure this
The fake one.
thing out. I don't know. I'm going to.
You tried it. See, you went and figured it out, and he found me. That's how you find God, the true God.
Figure this out. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
So I went home that very day, and I went on YouTube. I think I told you this the other day, and I typed in 2 words: reverse diabetes.
See, that's the start of finding the true God. Yes.
Those are the 2 words I typed into YouTube. And what popped up? Dr. Berry, reverse diabetes.
Dr. Barry's one of our messiahs. Yes, yes. He's one of our angels. Yes.
I don't know, umpteen million views, right? Now it's even more, I'm sure, than, this is almost 2 years ago. And I'm watching this, and, he's talking about mostly keto, I think. I don't know if he was specifically talking carnivore, but he was talking about getting rid of the seed oils, the sugar, and the grains. Getting off all processed foods and added sugars and all these things, and keeping the carbs less than 20 total carbs a day. Yeah, that was the.
No, that's keto. That's fake. You must get off that. You're partially there, but you're not all the way. But he goes eventually. He goes full carnivore. He found me. You have to go full carnivore. Yes, as a carnivore animal.
Whatever. Or I think he said you could do ketovore. It's 10 grams of carbs a day or less, and there's carnivore. He mentioned some of the things. So I'm interested. I guess I was interested but like you, it didn't really hit me until I read the comments. So I started reading the comments, and boy, Kerry, it was like I went down the rabbit hole, the Dr. Berry comments rabbit hole, and I literally hours reading the comments for hours. And I'm just like, I decided after, seeing all this, and I'm thinking, this sounds impossible. This sounds crazy. I'm sure you had the same thing, right? But he's a doctor. He's a 20-year doctor, general, and he himself was saying how he was 300 pounds. I know you just did a video, and I can't wait to see that about Dr. Berry's story. But I've heard his story many times, and he was like me. He's about my same height. I'm 6'2", 6'3". He was also 280, 300 pounds. He was pre-diabetic. He wasn't full-blown diabetic. He had the joint pain. He had the brain fog. He had all the different things. And so, I just decided I'm going to try this. And I started with like dirty keto, I would call it. And I did some of the keto treats and snack, the keto bars. But I mean, at least I did make a very concerted effort to stop with, the sugars, and I'd stop eating any kind of bread, and I really did make an effort. I took out all the seed oils, and so I will tell you this, within 3 weeks, that's the magic number. I keep hearing this over and over. The joint pain, the chronic arthritis that I had in my knees that was so bad I could barely walk. I mean, I thought I needed
cured right away because he found me. Cured.
2 knee replacements, Kerry, like bone-on-bone pain. I could barely, literally, I'm on my feet all day. I sell furniture for Macy's Furniture right now. I'm a retired banker. 26 years I was with Wells Fargo, Wachovia, big bank. I was an executive. But now I'm on my feet, walking around, and I was like hobbling. I mean, like an 80-year-old. The pain was gone. Kerry, when I mean gone.
The pain was gone because you had true faith in me. You finally found me. Yes, I've been waiting for you.
Like the clicking, that clicking sound in your joints. I had that in my knees, my ankles, my wrists, my hands, my joints. But the pain, it almost felt like the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man, when they gave the oil to the...
And the fog went away and everything went away. Yes, I know. I'm doing this over again because I can't find the exact part. I don't know where it is.
Issues here and constant pain that can go away with.
I think I could get it 80% better.
Right? I'm
so
sure
you don't have to be heavy,
Right? Yeah.
I'm not going to watch the whole thing again, man. I watched it. I don't know where it is, that part, but whatever.
Exactly. I'm sure she'll surprise you, but I'm still, this guy's crazy. He's out right now thinking about
that one is the biggest. So in the comments, these initial comments when I was watching Dr. Berry, there were many of them said, my depression went away. My anxiety went away.
Yeah, because they found me. They found God. It went away because when you find God, when you find me, all of these bad things go away. Your pain and suffering will go away. But if you follow the fake God, the material God, and the phony ones, then that's what's going to happen to you.
I had that very terrible anxiety. Like you, I could never do a video like this, Kerry. There would be no way. I didn't, when I was, at the depths of depression, you know how it feels. You don't want to be around anyone, even your own family. You know what I mean? And I felt that same way. Maybe it would be better if I'm not on this earth. That I'm, just they would be better without me. These are crazy thoughts.
That's what happens when you follow the fake God.
That someone would have who has, I had grown kids, in their 20s, and who need me. Yes, I was divorced at the time, but, my kids need me, and yeah, one day they're going to get married. My son at the time wasn't yet married. He got married right after this, but, and maybe they have grandkids and maybe great grandkids, and, none of this goes through your mind. You just want to be alone. You want to be in a dark kind of room, whatever.
Yeah, it's curious.
My happiness started coming back. 3 weeks. It all changed. Everything at 3 weeks. I'm like, wow, I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty happy. And
yeah, because you found me, God. That's what happens. You find happiness, sanity, happiness. Your mental illness goes away. Your physical, everything goes away, and you finally feel serenity and loved. You feel loved.
And my energy was coming back. And
yes, everything starts coming back because I give it back to you. I give it back to you when you find me. But when you don't find me, I punish you. I punish you. You suffer disease, sickness, illness, and mental disabilities. Yes.
Within a month, my energy, I started, you know what? My knees feel better. I'm going to take a walk. And I'm going to go outside and walk. I started with my walking thing. A little bit at a time, not that far, but, more and more every day. Before you know it, I'm walking a mile, 2 miles.
That's
now
right.
I'm up to 5-6 miles every day, pretty much. And I could go longer. I just don't have time.
I restore you to your natural being.
I got to go to work and stuff. But, yeah, so let me go through my list.
I love it.
It won't take too long. I won't go too crazy, but
No, I love hearing these.
this is a crazy list, Kerry. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can look at this list.
Wow.
So on the left is all the stuff, and on the right are my supplements, my how I eat, kind of, and they all.
Yes, he's on carnivore diet now. Anyways, I'm going to go. See you, my friends. Remember, come back to me. I will cure you. I will save you. Miracles shall be done. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.